Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is moonmothgoddess. Thank you guys so much for being here, your continued love and support here on the channel. Today's pick a card reading, we are doing, do they have a genuine connection with you? Okay, so the person on your mind, in your heart, do they feel a genuine connection with you? And we're going to look at what is it? What is what they feel? What is the connection that they feel to you? Okay, and then also I feel like we might look at, what did I want to do? Do they feel a genuine connection with you? What is it? And where do they see this headed? Okay, I want to write that down because I forgot to write it down. Where do they see this going or headed? Where is it headed? Something like that. Okay, so that is what we're doing today. Do they feel a genuine connection with you? Because some of you, you know, I see sometimes in the comments, as well as sometimes, you know, with people that I do private readings for, and I notice that sometimes people are saying, is this all in my head? Like, am I the only one who feels this? Or, you know, what is it that the person feels? So yeah, we're going to look at that today. Do they feel a genuine connection with you? And if so, what is it? And if they do not, you know, we'll look at that too. We'll explore it and kind of see what is it that they are, either are they just not into you? Is the connection one that they're actually feeling feelings and emotions, or is it a connection that they feel elsewhere in their pants or something? I don't know. We'll see what comes through for you guys. Okay, so pile one is going to be this little Ammonite here. Okay, and I'll show you guys a closer look at it later. And then we have this little Nazca lines. I don't know if you guys, that might be interesting for you to look at, those of you that are interested in earthy stuff. This is the Nazca lines, which I believe is in Peru. It's a little stone that has one of the Nazca lines little images on it, and this is a tree. Okay, so we have the Nazca lines tree, and then we also have a Smokey quartz crystal. Okay, and this is like phenomenon. I don't know. Those of you that like to look up stuff like that, like stuff that's cool around our earth, you might want to just research it anyways. Okay, so let's add in one of these cards to help you with choosing. Do they feel a genuine connection with you? Okay. So pile one with the Ammonite. Let's see. Do they feel a genuine, connection with you? I put it face down for a second. Pile two with the Nazca lines tree. Do they feel a genuine connection with you? You know, and we might even see, like, is it just superficial? Is it real? Pile three with the Smoky Quartz. Do they feel a genuine connection with you? Okay, so hopefully these are all YouTube friendly. We'll cover them up if we need to. All right, let's see. Pile one. We've got the North Star, and it says guiding light, direction in life, and also values, and that is with this Ammonite. Okay, so pile one, North Star, guiding light, direction in life, and values. Okay, pile two. Okay, that one's good. We've got Sacred Heart, and it says purity of heart, intention, and highest desire. And that is with the Nazca lines tree. And pile three, we've got Rodeo. And it says competition, luck of the draw. There's also a welcome sign here. And then we've got the little Smokey quartz. So the rodeo, competition, and luck of the draw. Okay. All right, so those are the choices. Do they feel a genuine connection with you? What is it? Where do they see it headed? And if it's not genuine, we're going to be, of course, exploring either way. Okay, is it more superficial that they feel to you? Is there nothing there at all? But I feel like this might help to give you some confirmation to know that what you feel is what they feel. Okay. So pile 1 with the North Star and the Ammonite, pile 2 with the Sacred Heart and the Nazca lines tree. And then we have the Rodeo with the Smoky Quartz. Timestamps will be down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile 1. So those of you that resonated with the North Star, it says guiding light, direction in life, and values. And I'm also noticing there's a number 1 on here as well. It says pulled by a vision. Pulled by a vision, really small, written up there. Okay, so let's get into it. Is that gonna fit? Yeah, okay, so let's pull some tarot and see. Okay, Spirit, does pile number 1's person feel a genuine connection to pile number 1? Does pile number 1's person they have on their mind or in their heart or both? Does this person have a genuine connection with pile number 1? Do they have a genuine connection with you, pile 1? We've got the Emperor. Do they have a genuine connection with you, pile 1? Some of you could be connecting with an Aries. Maybe even an Aquarius with that North Star card. Do they feel a genuine connection with you, pile 1? We have the Moon. Do they feel a genuine connection with pile number 1? We have the Two of Pentacles. Do they feel a genuine connection? Wow, we have the Empress. So the Emperor and the Empress. We have Justice. Do they feel a genuine connection with pile number 1 and the Fool? Okay. So I'm already intuitively feeling that the answer is yes. Okay. Yeah, but we do have the Moon here. So it does make me feel that maybe the person that you're dealing with could in fact be somebody who keeps their feelings hidden. Okay. Because the Moon can talk about an energy of illusion or deception, like things are deceiving, meaning that this person could be one way to you, acting one way to you, and feeling a completely different way inside themselves. Now the Emperor is a symbol of loyalty. Okay, loyalty. And stability, structure. And we do also have the Justice card here, which is about equality, fairness, balance, honesty, truth. And the Fool is here. We can see this little fool, this little mouse here. Looks like it just jumped off the little waterfall here with his eyes closed. And so this is about taking a leap of faith, exploring, opening yourself up to opportunity, to possibility. And then we also have the Two of Pentacles here, which is about choices, weighing your options. I'm also noticing that these two little pentacles are in the figure 8 here. The Lemniscat, the infinity symbol. And so it makes me feel like this person with the moon energy is somebody who might keep their true feelings hidden. Okay? The moon can also talk about fears, insecurities, anxiety, confusion, doubt, and uncertainty. Okay? That they might feel, and it could be their own fears. The Emperor is also an incredibly stoic energy. Okay? So when we think about the traditional archetype between the feminine and the masculine, the feminine energy is very warm, loving, nurturing. Inside here in this Empress here, she's got her little baby inside. Okay? The Emperor energy is more or less protector. Okay? We have the ruling father here and the alchemical mother. So yes, it does make me feel that this person does also feel a genuine bond here. The Emperor and the Empress are also counterparts to each other in the tarot. Okay? So yeah, it does make me feel like this person feels something genuine with you. Now you, because we have the North Star here, guiding light, direction in life, and also values, they may also feel that you are someone who is their guiding light or has been their guiding light, or has given their life some type of meaning or purpose, or maybe the two of you share the same values, same beliefs in some regard. So I am going to clarify the moon energy, just to kind of see a little bit about this person. Do I want to use this deck? I don't really want to. Do I have another one? I might not have a choice. Let's see. I think I want to use this one instead. Okay, let's look at the moon and see what's going on there. We also have Libra and Pisces energy, Taurus and Libra. Okay, why is the moon here? The Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and also the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so we have the Queen of Cups energy here, and I feel like this is what this person kind of keeps hidden here, is the feelings. For some of you, this might even genuinely be love. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords here, which can talk about painful endings, heartbreak, betrayal. The person might have a hard time trusting what they feel. And then, of course, being able to express that to you might be a whole nother issue. But yeah, I feel like with the Three of Pentacles energy here, which also ties back into the Empress, they're both threes. I feel like The Three of Pentacles energy is about connecting with somebody, laying the groundwork for a solid foundation. And even that, you know, some of you could genuinely be dealing with people who do have fears of commitment, or really being vulnerable and really opening up their heart and their feelings, because they may have been someone who's really been through it in the past, and that could be challenge for them. Okay, but to answer the question, do they have a genuine connection with you? Yes, they do. Okay, so I want to ask Spirit here, what is the connection? Okay, what is the connection that they feel to you? And I think what I might do, I think I'm going to move this up a little bit and put the Empress up here. And also the moon energy can also talk about dreams, psychic visions. Some of you, the connection that they feel to you can be something very ethereal, but maybe even something that they cannot explain, something that they cannot put words to. Okay. All right, let's look. Let's see. What is the connection that they feel to you? Pile number 1. What is the connection? I mean, the North Star too, it reminds me a lot of the star in the tarot. And the star is about destiny, wish fulfillment. So it may be that, and it's also a very spiritual card too. It's about healing, the star. So they may feel a very spiritual or even healing, maybe that there's something about your energy that is very healing, okay? Okay. What is the connection that they feel with you? Pile 1. What is the connection that they feel with you? The 8 of Pentacles. I'm definitely feeling transformative here, that you're helping this person to transform. The 8 of Pentacles is a card of self-mastery. You may have been somebody who has served as a catalyst for this person's transformation. Like made them really want to be a better person, to work on themselves. Let's see, what is the connection that they feel with you? I mean, some of you, the 8 of Pentacles, maybe you work with them or go to school with them or take a class with them or something. What is the connection they feel with you? We have Judgment, the transcendence. So transcending something, you're helping them to get past something. So why is my phone going crazy? Ooh, the shadow self. It says the dark inner swamp. So it makes me feel, because we're seeing the Judgment card where this bear is roaring. And there's this beautiful light that is being kind of coming down from out of the sky here. The clouds are opening up, the darkness is opening up, and light is here over this bear. And this bear is releasing a lot. So it makes me feel that the connection that they have or that they feel with you, it is genuine. And I do feel like it is also one where you are helping this person to transcend karma, to be able to reflect into their darkness, into their shadow, to find their inner light, to help to navigate through their darkness. And you, look at that, the guiding light. And here we have all this beautiful light that's kind of coming out of the sky here. And if if you're somebody who reads tarot, which I know a lot of you are, if you are somebody who reads tarot, Judgment is about like being reborn. It's a rebirth. It's about an awakening. So you may be the person who has served as a catalyst for this person to go through their own spiritual awakening, to awaken to their true self, their authentic self. You know, you could be a person who's helping to guide this person without even realizing that you are, to really face their inner demons, to come out of their darkness, especially if this is a person who, and I feel like we all have been there, okay? It's a process of us learning and growing, but there's a snake in here. There's a snake in there. It makes me feel like you are somebody who, what did I want to say? I totally lost my train of thought here. That you are somebody who is helping them to, no, that's not what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that sometimes we are a collective, and this isn't everybody, but I feel like, you know, as you go through your own spiritual journey with rediscovering yourself and finding out what your life purpose is and your soul purpose and your mission here and all of that kind of stuff, a lot of us function from the darkness and we lose sight of the light within us. And we may be functioning a lot from our shadows. Sometimes we get lost in our shadow and we neglect that light part of ourselves. And that causes us to become very ungrounded, very unbalanced, lost in life, without purpose, without direction. So the type of meaning that you hold, I feel like for this person, is greater than what they can actually put into words. It might even be something that's beyond your own understanding of where this is from a spiritual standpoint. Because I truly feel that this genuinely might be your divine counterpart, pile one, okay? Yeah, so this might be kind of beyond what they can actually put into words. And the way that we might explain something is, I feel so comfortable with you. And of course that gets overused because people can just say that and not mean it. But the way that we know to say something of what this feels, we don't know how to explain it, right? And that might be something they tell you, like, I don't know how to explain the way that you make me feel, or how I feel when I'm around you, or I feel like we've known each other for many lives, or I feel like you're somehow something significant or important and I don't know what it is yet. No matter how you say it, right? But yes, I definitely feel like you are someone who is helping this person to transcend their darkness. In a sense, the part of them that is keeping them trapped in the shadow, the unhealthy shadow, the unhealthy aspects of the self that are blocking them from being open to receive love. And maybe that is through your nurturing. Maybe that is through your own light, your own guiding light. You could be somebody who, you know, like I said, has a very healing energy, has a very nurturing energy. The two of you could feel very spiritually connected with one another, dreams of each other, visions of each other. You both could feel like inspiring each other in some way to grow into better versions of yourself, or to even look within your own shadow and to grow and to evolve and to grow within your darkness and learn to get comfortable with your darkness, because it is very much a part of you. But we have the darkness here, the shadow self, and then we also have this beautiful light energy. Okay? Judgment is a rebirth. It is an awakening. It is about karma. It is about transcending karma. It is about clearing away the old version of self. It is awakening to the new version of self. It is about taking time to think about what lessons you've learned from the cycles that you've gone through, having an awareness of them, and being able to integrate what you've learned moving forward, so that you're not repeating the same things over and over and over again with the cycles, right? And sometimes we need those cycles. Sometimes, you know, these cycles are helping us in a way. And yes, they can get frustrating. But sometimes these repeated cycles are something that are very much necessary. for our soul's growth. Okay. But yes, I feel like you're helping this person to release more, I feel like, than you actually realize, you know? And those of you that are super tuned into your energy, into your psychic energy and your psychic senses, you know, you can pick up on other people's energies, you know, especially for those of you that are empaths or you're clairvoyants or clairaudient, claircognizant with your clairs, any of the clairs that you might have, you're able to receive those messages from spirit that might tell you exactly, right, what is going on between you and this person. You might already receive that insight, those downloads from spirit that let you know exactly what this is. And like I said, for some people, sometimes that is beyond their understanding, right? We're not taught this stuff in school. We're not taught this stuff by, you know, a society sometimes. Some people are, you know, are fortunate enough to have family or, you know, even cultures that kind of bring you up to kind of explore a little bit more with freedom to learn about different things and stuff like that, where you might have some kind of an understanding of connections and stuff like that. But not everyone knows that. Not everybody knows how to explain it, or when they do encounter something like this, what to call it. Okay? But yeah, I generally feel like this person feels this with you. Okay? So let's see. So what is this connection they feel to you? What is this connection they feel to you? Pile number 1. I'm also feeling, because you guys chose the Ammonite, it's a fossil, right? It's kind of like, it makes me feel that maybe they do feel like a very strong past life connection with you, or that you have lived many lifetimes. What is this? Heal. Okay. Look at that. They're both twinning here. And we have a little sage that's just kind of clearing, healing. Okay. So yeah, definitely feeling that this person, and I'm also seeing love here. Okay. We have a blockage, and then we also have, interesting, look at you guys. How is that for synchronicity? Wow. That is so cool. Okay, the way I'm also noticing this love card here. This love card, it's almost like the hands are here. What is this, like a shield? It looks like there's hands coming out from the back of a shield here, and the heart is coming out of the hands, almost like it's, I mean, I'm seeing this as being open to receive maybe love. Maybe if this person is someone who does have blocks here with their ability to receive because of this here. It's reminding me of that song from the 80s. I don't even remember. Who is that? I can't remember who it is right now. That song, I think it's called What About Love? I don't know. Is that right? What about love? Do you want someone to care about you? What about love? I don't know. Is that, I can't remember who is that. That must be from the 80s or the very, very early 90s. Is that Heart? No, I don't know if that's Heart. But either way, we have blockage here. So it kind of makes me feel, is this person someone who It really makes me feel that this could very well be a divine counterpart, whether that you see that as a soulmate, or for some of you this could maybe even be a twin flame connection. Okay. I don't even often like saying that anymore, because I feel like that term is something that, you know, is out there in the spiritual community that is getting way overused. And especially with general readings here, you have to be really discerning, you know, because picking a general reading and then feeling that the connection that you have for everybody that chooses that pile, be discerning with that. You know the journey that you're on, you know, if it is in fact a twin flame connection for you. But I feel like some people get so caught up in that label that, I don't know, I feel like it's just out there too much. I don't even like saying it anymore. Okay. But yeah, we've got blockage here. So it makes me feel like this is a person who you're helping to heal, to help to remove. And then that could be something that's for both of you, because of course you can have your own blockages. I feel like this person is being guided to spiritually, I feel like, to listen to their heart more, to trust in their heart, to trust their feelings, to trust love, to heal. I'm seeing noise here at the bottom. And the noise to me is fears, insecurities. Yeah. All that stuff that is drowning this out, where Spirit's like, just listen. What does your heart tell you? What does your intuition tell you? Be still, be quiet and listen, right? The intuition speaks quietly. We have to quiet the noise in order to listen. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing with this connection. Pile 1. Okay. Now I want to ask Spirit here, where do they see this connection headed with you? Okay. Now keep in mind what's here. Okay. We've got darkness. We've got the shadow self. We've got a connection that is a lot of hard work that's being put into mastering this self. We've got transcending karma here. We've got blockages. We've got pain. We've got a person who could be hiding their feelings here. This is not just snap your fingers and I'm healed. This is work. This is dedication to self-improvement. So when I'm asking this question, where do they see this headed? I mean, we could be prepared for anything. Some people are, actually taking the time to do the inner work, where they can say, okay, I can see what this connection is about and I'm open to it. And other people might look at this and be like, oh no, you mean I have to do all this work? You mean I have to face my shadow? You mean I have to work on healing all this pain? No. And they just run. Right? So let's see. Let's see. Where is this? Where do they see? Where does pile 1's person see this connection headed? Because you could also be someone, as the guiding light here, that is reflecting to them their shadow. Right? And that's not comfortable. How do you like somebody pointing out your shadow? How does it feel? Not very good, right? Not very good. Not very good. We have the 7 of Swords. Oh my goodness. See? The 7 of Swords. This is fears. This is insecurities. This is escapism, running away. Trust issues. We have the Ace of Wands, trusting the potential of this connection. They feel the chemistry. They feel the spark. But yes, it's a lot of work. Right? We've got the Page of Swords. So this person might be a little bit skeptical about trusting this. Is this real? Is what I'm feeling real? right? That's where that moon energy comes in. When we're asking, do they feel a genuine connection with you, right? The moon is like, is this really what I think this is? Is this real? Are my feelings real? Is what I feel to pile number one real? Or is this the universe playing a trick on me? Universe never does that. Universe never does that. Okay. Where do they see this connection going? So with the Page of Swords energy, this is when we are asking lots of questions. We're trying to get more information. We're trying to get the details. We want answers. So it makes me feel like this person might have some issues with trusting this. And they might run away from it. They might try to run away from you. Escape themselves, right? So yeah, I feel like with the Page of Swords energy here that they might be a little skeptical. Okay, they might want to know more about you or ask more questions or get more details or investigate. What is this? They're online. What is this connection to pile one that I have? Where do they see this connection headed? Ooh, we got the King of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Six of Wands. We have the Page of Wands here, which says the moonscaped messenger. The moonscaped messenger. And I'm seeing the King of Cups here, which is the chief eagle. Looks like he has a third eye right there. The Six of Wands is here, which is about recognition, value, appreciation. It's also about success and being in the spotlight. So, I mean, it is a little scary for this person, I feel like. But I feel like this person can see themselves and you, as wild as this adventure might be, that they can see themselves developing, if they haven't already, very strong feelings for you. The King of Cups is a card of emotional mastery. It's also about unconditional love. Okay? Unconditional love. And the Page of Wands is an energy of excitement and passion and, you know, going down a new path. And I'm seeing the Chariot here at the bottom. Okay, the Chariot of Osiris here. And the Chariot is about balancing two opposing forces of energy. Okay, and that is you and them getting your connection into balance in order to make progress and to move forward towards victory. And you have two cards here that are about success and victory. The Six of Wands and the Chariot as well. It's also a card of freedom. Being free. Being free of, I feel like, this energy that's holding them back. Being free of those blockages. Free to love. Free to open up the heart. Okay. I'm not going to say that I guarantee that they see that there's going to be a commitment here. Okay. Because that might not be the case for all of you, because this is a general reading. But I feel like they can definitely see themselves in developing stronger emotions, feelings, or genuinely, regardless of what decision is made, to be with you or to not be with you, okay, in a relationship. Because two people can also love each other, but then choose to go their separate ways, right? It happens. But yes, the King of Cups is about unconditional love. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here as far as where this person kind of sees things headed here. And that could be messaging you, talking to you, you know, trying to get to know you more, especially for those of you where this might be something fairly new. Take it how it resonates. Where do they see this connection headed with pile number one? Where do they see this going? Where do they see it headed? Where do they see it going? A choice here. Yeah. A choice. Where do they see it headed? So, I mean, there could be a little bit of uncertainty about where this is going right now. Okay. Having a choice to make. You know, are we have Earth. We have, yeah, I'm seeing fear here at the bottom with noise again. Fear and noise. And this is definitely something that they have to work through here. Okay. Which I believe they can with the Chariot card here. Okay, I want to look at this choice a little bit. What is this choice here? The Nine of Pentacles, which would be about being independent, single. The Hierophant is a symbol of commitment. And the Queen of Pentacles. So we do have a choice here, okay? Choosing commitment, choosing to be single and maybe focus on career or themselves, you know? But yeah, maybe this is still something that's kind of up in the air right now, but up for the adventure, you know, wanting things to move forward, I feel like. But certainly needing to get some things under control here with the fear and the noise in their head, okay? Now, if you are genuinely going through this experience with this person, remember the journey is not always fun, but I feel like this connection here in this pile here is probably going to be very different than the other piles that I do today, okay? This information that I'm receiving about this connection with you and this person is not just your ordinary connection. This is something that I feel like is substantial to both yours and this person's growth on Earth, on the planet, in your evolution and your spiritual journey. It's important for both of you. Regardless of which way it ends up, it's serving a very important purpose for both of you, okay? So if you choose to kind of look at it in that way, I feel like, you know, maybe for some of you, you've been brought together to heal, you know? And that, again, doesn't always mean, because even if with divine counterparts and twin flame situations too, right? Even if two are choosing to work on the self and focus on the self, which is really what the twin flame journey is about. Your journey to self-love and learning to really balance your energies here and evolve and ascend into 5D consciousness, which is unconditional love. Oneness with everything and everyone within the universe. Okay? So either way, it's important. It's beautiful. It's definitely something that should be respected. It can be hard, yes, challenging, but very rewarding at the same time to be able to look at yourself and also another soul as the two of you coming together in this lifetime to do this work, okay, with each other as well as independently. So yeah, truly, truly beautiful. Okay, we also have Taurus energy here too, Cancer. Okay. All right, so I'm going to leave this here for you, pile number 1. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonated with the Sacred Heart, and I don't know why, but this card reminds me of 80s Madonna with all these crosses here. It says Sacred Heart, purity of heart, intention, and also highest desire. And I cannot read what that says. Some of you might be able to read it. What does it say? I can't see it. I think that is way too small for my glasses to pick up here. If you can see it, what does it say? Higher power. Oh, seeking a higher power. Okay. Seeking a higher power. All right. So let's look at your reading today. We're going to be looking at, do they feel a genuine connection with you? Yes or no? If so, what is it? Okay, and as I said in the intro, if not, then we'll kind of see what is it that they feel with you, okay, if anything. Also, where do they see it headed with you? And we'll start there, okay? We'll see if there's anything else that we need to do for your pile, if it needs it. So pile 2, Spirit, does the connection, or does pile 2's person feel a genuine connection to pile 2? Does pile 2's person that they have on their mind, think about your person, pile 2, as I'm shuffling these cards. Hold an image of them in your mind when I'm shuffling. Does pile 2's person have or feel a genuine connection to pile 2? Do they feel a genuine connection to pile number 2? We've got the Queen of Swords. The Hanged Man. Do they feel a genuine connection with pile number 2? The Seven of Pentacles. I have to make some room here. The Two of Pentacles. Do they feel a genuine connection? We have the Six of Swords. And we have the Eight of Wands. Wow. When I look at this energy, I'm just like, we've got the Knight of Cups at the bottom, and what I want to say with this, look at this Queen of Swords, first off. Look at her face. Oh my goodness, the face that she's making here. I mean, she is a bird, but still, look at that little frown in her beak. She's got quite the personality, I'm sure. Queen of Swords. Okay. But she does. She is an archetype. She, as an archetype within the tarot, the Queen of Swords is a very witty, intelligent, well-spoken, she has a good sense of humor. Okay. She's also very honest, very straight to the point, truthful, but she can also be an energy that is extremely guarded and detached. Now, what I want to say with this, because when I look at this by itself, it makes me want to say no. This person does not have a genuine connection to you. What I feel the issue is here is because, not that it's an issue, but I'm the blockage, I don't know, whatever we want to call it here. The Knight of Cups is very romantic feelings, emotions. And here we have a wolf that is howling. Is that the only card here? Okay, look at that. It says the heedful mouse. It says the caution. That is what I wanted to say here because of the Queen of Swords. Because, like I said, not so much that it's a problem, but the Queen of Swords energy, her archetype is incredibly discerning. Okay? Incredibly discerning. So it makes me feel that, first off, this person does have feelings for you. Okay? Yes. However, this person is the type of person who's not going to let that guard down very easy. Okay? The Queen of Swords archetype, it is guarded. It is very protective of the heart space. And the Hangman energy is more or less a little withdrawn, a little held back, if you will. The Six of Swords energy is about detachment, and the Queen of Swords can be detached. Okay? So what I feel like is happening with this person is that there are feelings that are here, but this person is having either a hard time revealing them to you, showing them to you, speaking about them to you. Because when I look at this, also at the Six of Swords card here, there's some rough water here, and there's tornadoes and a storm that's in the sky. And the Six of Swords energy is when we are trying to move towards away from chaos, away from negativity, away from drama, away from, you know, and it could even be that this person is someone who's been married before, or who has, or is newly single, or maybe who has even been single for a while, and they are afraid of being vulnerable. And the Knight of Cups is vulnerable. It is an energy of being vulnerable, about putting your heart out there, putting your feelings out there and announcing them, talking about them. So I genuinely feel that this person does have feelings for you, okay? But again, discerning. I want to make sure. I want to make sure of my feelings. I want to make sure this is real. I don't want any chaos. I've already been there, done that. I'm going to take my time. I feel the sparks with you. I feel the attraction to you. I feel the passion to you. But I've been hurt and been down that road before. So this little cautious mouse here, and what's odd is that when I was, before I started shuffling your cards, before I turned on the camera, when I started just kind of sitting here meditating with your energy, Spirit was showing me, and I didn't get it. I was like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Like, what is it? I haven't even pulled cards yet, but the image that Spirit was showing to me, and it didn't make sense to me. Spirit was showing me almost like an image of a scared little boy. Okay? A scared little boy. Probably about, I don't know, 5, 6 years old, and he just looks scared. Okay? And I'm looking at the Sacred Heart, your first card that's out here, and I'm like, that does not make sense. Purity of heart, intention, and highest desire here. But now it makes sense. So the whole Two of Pentacles energy here is kind of going back and forth. This person going back and forth in their mind. Okay, we have the caution here, and it says the heedful mouse, right? So here is this little mouse in the dark forest all by himself, and he's got himself right around this snake here. Okay, so it makes me feel that this person has feelings that are here, but they may be somebody who is very careful with when they say, I love you. They want to make sure that it's the right time, that you are the right person. Proceed with caution. Okay. Even though, and I'm looking at this wolf here that's howling. To me, in a way, it's kind of like their heart's calling, their heart's feelings here. The Page of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Hermit, the Inner Master. Eight of Cups. So they might even be acting a little bit withdrawn from you as they try to figure this out. Is it safe for me to let that guard down? Is it safe for me to be vulnerable with you? So with the Sacred Heart here, purity of heart and intention and highest desire. This is also number 11 here. Justice, which is about fairness, truth, honesty, balance. It makes me feel like a person who, like I said, is just very cautious, you know? They don't want to just go out there and like telling people that they meet and that they date everybody, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. It's kind of like they want to make sure that it's true, that it's real. And, you know, the Knight of Cups is a very heart-based energy, but I feel like this person is someone who does put their head over their heart. Does put their head over their heart. And sometimes this person might come across as a little cold or detached, even though there's feelings that are here. Interesting. Okay, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to put this Knight of Cups here. And the little mouse. Let's put the mouse here too. The heedful mouse. Okay. So let's clarify. I think I'm going to clarify the Hanged Man here. Some of you, this person might be feeling like this connection is something that could be moving and it could be very intense, their feelings, and also something that may have happened very quickly or they developed feelings towards you really quick. Okay, hold on a second, I'm going to change this out. You deserve a candle pile too. For your reading too. Okay. All right, so let's clarify this Hanged Man. You know, the Seven of Pentacles energy is about patience. It says the rewarded frog here. Right? So that little frog is waiting over here for those flies to come by. Being patient, knowing that the fruits of his labor, of him being patient, is going to pay off. So your person could very well be somebody who feels like, I need to invest more time and energy into this to be able to trust this. You know, this person could be someone who's just coming out of, or who has gone through some really challenging connections in their past, or maybe with you. Maybe it's been a very challenging, tough cycle, you know, where things were very chaotic. Yeah, but I just kind of feel like this person is someone who does have feelings. They are genuine, but they are also someone who's very guarded of their heart space, and they probably don't give up that information very easily. It's probably very difficult to get it out of them, for them to admit it. Okay, we've also got Pisces energy here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Why is the Hanged Man here? We've got the Two of Pentacles again. Okay, back and forth. We've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. And then we also have the Ten of Wands. I feel like the issue here I almost kind of feel is because this person has been someone who's gone through a lot. If they feel that if they are not ready yet, okay, and this is where I'm feeling it's like when they're not ready to do it again, right? Do love again. And if they actually told you what their feelings were, is that going to put extra stress or pressure on them that in that moment they need to make a decision of whether or not they're going to pursue you? Because sometimes, you know, we can have feelings for somebody and we don't want to tell them quite yet because we don't know if we're ready for love. And if they told you that they do have feelings, then in that moment you're going to be like, oh, you do have feelings? Okay, so what are we? Where is this going? What are we going to do? When are we going to be together? Are we going to be exclusive now? It changes everything, right? Because if you're really into this person and you want to know, like, I want to know if they love me. I want to know if they care about me. I want to know if they have feelings for me. And then once they do, you're like, okay, so what are we doing? Are we going to be exclusive now? So it makes me feel like this person is taking their time to make sure that not only their feelings are real and valid for you by really working towards building, right? Seven of Pentacles, investing time and energy to see the fruits of your labor. Are we happy with it? Do we like where this is going? Or are we not happy with it? Has this become too challenging, too difficult, too chaotic, too hard? Okay. So yeah, I feel like this person goes back and forth here over their feelings, or even revealing them to you, telling you, talking to them about you, because that could put the pressure on with needing to make a decision at that time of whether or not they're going to pursue you. So maybe better be safe and not say anything yet. Okay, and this is especially for those of you where this person has not said anything about their feelings. Better to not say anything yet and not reveal them yet and keep them protected, guarded, until one is sure that they are ready to act upon those feelings and actually do something. You know, a person could come out of a horrible relationship and then they meet somebody new and it's an amazing person, but they're still wounded. And they might even start to really like that new person that comes into their life, but they're just thinking like, I'm not ready yet. And if I tell you that I do have feelings for you or that I love you, of course you want to be with that person. And then they end up hurting themselves, hurting you. So yeah, it just makes me feel like this person is being very, very cautious with how they approach this with you. So yeah, the answer is yes. Do they feel a genuine connection with you? Yes. But I feel like this person could very well be a person who blocks it out, who can sometimes detach from their heart space, and they might kind of act very stone-faced to you, very poker-faced. No, I don't have feelings for you. Or they just don't say anything at all. But the feelings are there underneath this heedful mouse, right? That scared little boy that Spirit was showing me, and I'm like, what is this? What does this have to do with anything? Purity of heart, intention, and highest desire, sacred heart. It makes me feel that the love and connection is something that is something also that this person truly desires. It's something that is really important to them, something that's sacred to them. It may even be for some of you like a person who doesn't want to say I love you because they don't want to just kind of, they want it to mean something. You know, they want it to really mean something, because anybody can throw out those words, right? Anybody can. Talk is cheap. I'm sure you guys have heard that. And I've had past connections too, people that I've dated before, and I remember one person specifically that was really young, and I went against my better judgment and I dated the person anyway. And the whole relationship was just, it was over and done so quick and so fast. But I remember not even like a week or 2 weeks in, the person was already saying, I love you. And I looked at that person and I was like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Like, don't say stuff like that. Because it's, you know, you want it to hear it to mean something. You don't want it to be something that's just kind of garbled out as part of this conversation. You want it to be genuine. And I feel like that's where this person is coming, because the Queen of Swords is about truth. It's about honesty, you know, integrity with your words and how you communicate. So, yeah. All right. Let's, what do I want to do now? I want to ask Spirit, what is this connection they feel with you? Okay. Or did I want to? Yeah, no, yeah, I'm going to do that first. What is the connection your person feels with you, pile 2? What is the connection? The 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups. What is the connection they feel with you? The 8 of Cups is detached. It's emotional abandonment. We have the Hierophant. The 3 of Cups. And the Justice card. What is this connection they feel with you? It almost makes me feel like this person is so guarded that they're so guarded to the point that they are not allowing themselves to see the potential here, okay? Yeah, it makes me feel like it's almost like to their detriment when it comes to their love life here. Like they're choosing to just walk away from it, choosing to stay detached instead of opening up to it, instead of really opening up to it. Yeah, I'm seeing the Strength card at the bottom with the 9 of Wands. And the 6 of Pentacles. Almost like this person is afraid. Here we have two different, very similar though, kind of. We've got the mouse here that's almost going to get hurt by the snake here. And here, the snake is up and there's a lion here that is facing this snake. The lion and the cobra. And the Strength card is about, you know, really facing your fears, being confident, being courageous. I feel like this person has an issue with reciprocating your energy. Yeah, reciprocating your energy here, pile 2. I feel like you are somebody who's definitely teaching this person through this experience that you're having with them, to work on changing their beliefs. Okay? To work on changing their beliefs here. Yeah, because I feel like this person is learning a lot about their choices, their decisions, trying to make the best choice that they can make for both of you as well as themselves. And I honestly feel like with the way that this person is choosing to walk away here or keep themselves detached and pulled back, might be for some of you because this person genuinely feels like they're not ready. They're not ready to reciprocate in a place of balance, right? So in that way, is it doing a disservice to you if they feel like they're not ready to open up? Is it better for them? Is the right thing to do walk away? So let's see here. We also have, yeah, I just saw a wound here with boundary and silence. So maybe for some of you, this person is, you know, trying to work on their healing. They could be setting boundaries with you or keeping you at a distance because of wounds here and choosing not to say anything with silence here. Explorer. Yeah, and especially, you know, if this is a person who has gone through some stuff and they may feel like, okay, I just want to see what's out there. I don't know if I'm ready yet, but we'll see. You know, they could be just kind of testing the waters, exploring with you and seeing where things go, if they're even ready yet. Are they ready for love? You know? Which, you know, happens to all of us. Sometimes we get out of challenging relationships and, you know, some people it takes some time. Like they're like, no, I need to focus on my healing right now. And then other people's are like, they get heartbroken and then they go straight out to dating, right? Even though they might not be ready yet. And sometimes we just have to kind of see if we are and test the waters and say, okay, let me try this and see if I'm okay now, if I can do this. And sometimes we realize after testing it out, we're just not ready yet. And that, I feel like, is what's kind of happening with this person here. So even if there are feelings that are there, are they ready to accept them? Are they ready to acknowledge them? Are they ready to express them to you? And I feel like that's what the struggle is here for this person. So what is this connection? This is coming out, change. What is this connection? Why am I all backwards here? What is going on? What did I do? I'm sure you guys are seeing and watching the video and you're like, no, no, don't. You're twisting the cards. No, don't. Watching it happen and not saying anything. Okay. What is this connection that they feel with you? Chaos. 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 I'm going to cover this up a little bit because it looks like somebody's behind is out. Chaos. Change. Change is not comfortable, right? For anyone. Not that you're forcing a change within them, but it's kind of like you might be challenging this person to get out of their comfort zone with feelings, with emotions, and change can be difficult, right? You're trying to get this person to maybe face their fears about love or open up to them and open up their heart, and they're feeling that maybe it's chaotic, and it could be that it literally is chaotic with you. Okay, or what they're feeling inside is chaotic. And they're like, ooh, no, ick, this is making me feel weird. Let me get away. I'm feeling feelings. Get me out of here. Right? Back to that Queen of Swords energy. Nope, I don't want to feel anything. Stay away. What is it? They're feeling chaos, right? They're feeling chaos here. Something's changing. What's happening to me? Soften. Yes, because this is them softening to love. Let that guard down. Right? Softening to that Knight of Cups energy, that vulnerability. The change is causing chaos within them, and they may not like it. They may run from it, right? Interesting reading today. What is it that they're feeling in this connection with you? What is it that they're feeling? I feel like this soften here, like you're making them feel warm and fuzzy inside, and they're like, no, stop that. I'm the Queen of Swords right now. Stop. Healing. Yeah. We need to, right? We need to heal so that we can soften to love here. And I'm seeing patience at the bottom. And this makes me feel like this is you here in the boat waiting to catch this person on your hook in these dark waters, right? That they're having to navigate there through so they can find your hook. And you're there on your boat. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh my goodness. That is funny. Okay, so now I want to look at where do they see this connection headed? Okay, where do they see this connection headed? Oh my goodness. Pile 2. Where do they see this connection headed with you? The High Priestess. She is fancy. Where do they see this connection headed with you? Well, the High Priestess is a very secretive energy, keeping something hidden, secret knowledge, wisdom, not revealing it. It's something that isn't revealed right away, right? The high priestess, her wisdom and her knowledge that she holds, which is within all of us, right? We all have this energy within us, which is our intuition. It's our inner knowing. And sometimes when we want answers, right? Sometimes we're not ready for those answers. Sometimes we're not meant to know certain things. But our higher self will always give us that information when it is the right time, when we are meant to know. So with where this person sees this is headed, I feel like this person might be taking time to look within themselves for the answers, but they also might be someone who's choosing to keep that to themselves and not tell you yet. Okay? Where do they see this connection headed with you? Pile number 2, where do they see this connection headed? The 7 of Wands. Where do they see this connection headed with you? The 6 of Cups. I mean, I'm getting 2 different messages with the 7 of Wands. For one thing, you know, the 7 of Wands is about facing adversity, facing it head on, facing the challenges, facing the obstacles because of the connection this person feels to you, the bond, the 6 of Cups energy. But for others of you, that 7 of Wands energy might be that there's resistance there. Holding back, being defensive with you, setting boundaries, keeping you pushed back, or kind of giving you the whole like back off type of thing, you know? Very Queen of Swords. So it may be presenting a little bit of challenges here. So where do they see this connection headed with you? You know, and the 6 of Cups is about harmony. It's about balance. It can also be about reunion. So those of you that maybe are in separation right now, you know, maybe this means this person might see the 2 of you guys getting back together later, down the road, you know? Determined to try to make it work. We have the Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles energy is a very small offering, okay? But it can also mean maybe a new start for some of you, okay? But for some of you, this person might feel like, I cannot give you really a whole lot right now. You know, I'm still healing. So it may be that they're trying to just maintain friendship with you. Let's see what else. Where do they see this connection headed? The Star. I mean, I feel like with the Star being here, you know, the Star is about having trust. It's about having faith, being optimistic. You know, that you guys will make it through or navigate through the chaos. Some of this chaos, of course, might be something that's happening within them. Softening to love, healing, you know, and maybe as they're doing this, maybe they connect with you and try to give you a small offer, a small amount of their time or investment here as they're healing, maybe asking you to be patient with them and letting you know, hey, I'm not ready yet, but, you know, I can be your friend for now, or, you know, we can hang out sometimes, you know, I don't feel like I'm fully on ready for a serious relationship or commitment. I still need to work on myself. That's what this energy feels like, okay? All right, so where do they see this connection headed with pile number 2? Breathe. Where do they see this connection headed? I don't know, maybe some of you are feeling, or somebody's been feeling very anxious. Okay, we have embrace. Breathe and embrace. Wisdom and simplify. Yeah, so this to me kind of feels where you can feel like I can breathe. I can breathe. I have space. I can think. I can be calm. I can keep my energy grounded. So this to me, because yeah, we've got blockage here at the bottom. There is healing that this person does need to do here, okay? So, you know, they do need to take in the knowledge, the wisdom from their own higher self. They also can learn a lot, right, from the experience with you. To me, this is also about release, right? Through the breathing, through the exhaling, releasing of energy, softening. We also have simplify here as far as what they see this headed. So to me, this kind of feels like they want to allow things with you to flow, not be forced, okay? Allow to unfold naturally without overcomplicating things and causing too much stress or too much chaos, okay? Because, yeah, I'm seeing underneath here, we've got blockage, connect, and fear. Okay, so this kind of makes me feel here that this person does, and we can see that, this person does have blockages with allowing themselves, I feel like, to connect with you. You know, even though they might feel it, that makes me feel like there's a little bit of a disconnect between this person's head and their heart. Detached, okay? And again, we've got fear here that this person has to get past with allowing themselves to really open up, be vulnerable, and connect with you. And that takes time, right? We shouldn't have to be forced to, or be pushed, right, to do something that we're not ready to do. And I'm sure you don't want to force someone to love you, or force someone to choose you, force someone to be with you. Because that's not love. That's not genuine, right? You want something that's going to, where the person is choosing you because they want to, because you are important to them, you're valuable to them. You know, regardless of if they feel the connection or not, what are they doing about it? And if they honestly feel like they're not ready yet, you can't force them and make them ready. Okay, they might have their own fears that they need to get past. Some of you, this person might be a little bit of an overthinker here with anxiety. Okay. So yeah, this kind of looks like to me that, you know, a person who may not really be ready, you know, maybe this means taking time to nurture your connection, to build something more substantial, and to taking baby steps towards getting there without trying to force something to happen. Being cautious. Okay, maybe they might feel like I need to work on myself some more. I just want to choose to be alone right now until I'm ready for love and opening up and being vulnerable again. Okay. All right, so I'm going to leave this here for you, pile number 2. I do hope this is helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with the Rodeo card, it says competition and luck of the draw. With the Smokey Quartz crystal, this is going to be your reading today. So we're finding out Does your person feel a genuine connection with you? Okay. And if so, what is it? What kind of a connection do they feel to you? And also where they see it headed with you. Okay. Okay. I think my voice is about done for the day. I've been recording since I think 6 o'clock this morning. Okay. Pile number 3, rodeo, competition, the luck of the draw. Okay, so pile 3, let's see. Does your person, pile 3, does your person feel a genuine connection with you? Do they feel a genuine connection with you? We have the Ten of Cups, the first card out. Beautiful. Let's hope it stays like that. Let's see. Do they feel a genuine connection with you? We have, ooh, look at that. Look at that, 2 of Wands. It says the lightning struck antenna. Electrifying. Passionate. Do they feel a genuine connection with you? I feel, for one thing, looking at those 2 wands that are just like electricity going through them. They look like, I mean, they are supposed to be wands, but this is saying that they're antenna. But it makes me feel like the person definitely feels a very strong magnetic energy to you. And it probably puts them in the clouds, right? We have a bunch of whales here that are just bouncing around in the clouds here. Electrifying. Do they feel a genuine connection with you? We have Justice. The 8 of Wands. And, well, yeah. Okay. And the Knight of Wands. It's a very passionate one, okay? A very passionate one, pile 3. Lots of sparks are flying here in this pile. And I feel like with the Justice card there, it's something that is balanced, meaning that both of you guys feel that spark and that intense attraction towards one another. Okay. Pile 3. Do they feel a genuine connection with you? Two of Pentacles. I think I understand. Because this Two of Pentacles energy is about, I could talk about mixed feelings, mixed energy, kind of back and forth. But, and I'm going to clarify it a little bit more. What I kind of feel like Spirit might be saying here is that there's a lot of sparks that are flying here. A lot of magnetic, intense, passionate energy. Attraction could be super intense. Like you guys are magnetic towards one another. And the Ten of Cups energy is about contentment and fulfillment. Making us feel happy. Putting, like, I mean, literally, we have whales that are dancing in the clouds. And it is something that's mutual. But I wonder if this is Spirit's way of saying, is this something that's more superficial? Is this all there is? Is just the physical attraction? Or so we're gonna find out. We're gonna let's pull one of these. Okay, so I don't know what kind of answers each of you are going to be looking for, because some of you could be like, yes, okay, yeah, we're attracted to each other, but I want to know if this person loves me. I want to know if they're in love, because you could have feelings of love, and they could feel maybe it's a little different. I don't know, but I feel like as far as physical attraction, passion, intense magnetism, electrifying energy here, that is something that's exciting and exhilarating. And that might be something that makes them feel happy. Like, wow, oh my goodness, I feel so attracted to you. It's, making me crazy. Okay. I'm hearing buck wild when I look at that. When I look at that cowboy that's riding that horse right there. Like, you make them crazy. You make them go crazy. The intensity of the attraction that they feel to you, And some people, yes, can perceive that physical attraction as something that is superficial, right? We want to know that there's something deeper than that. Right? I would think. Okay, let's see. Do they feel a genuine connection with you? The Knight of Wands energy is also very passionate energy. It's also very fast, quick energy. Is it something that's going to last? Is it something that's temporary? Right? Because the Eight of Wands is also very fast-moving energy. So is it short-lived? Is it some type of short-lived, intense, quick? I don't know. We're going to have to investigate some more. Pile 3. Rage. And I don't necessarily feel this is rage here. Look at the power in the volcano erupting. Okay. It's intense, okay? What this person feels to you is intense. I don't know, maybe you do make them angry. Who knows? Maybe there's something that you do that makes them angry, makes them frustrated. I think I want to clarify this Knight of Wands. And I think that Ten of Cups. Let's do that first. Because we also have competition here. So is that... We forgot to read this little message here. Oh, it says saddle up. Saddle up. So I don't know. Maybe this means this person is... I don't know. I don't want to say anything yet. Because sometimes the Knight of Wands, and this is why I want to clarify it a little bit more, because sometimes the Knight of Wands energy can be kind of like the love 'em and leave 'em type. Something that starts off super intense, but that just kind of fizzles out. You know? The rage, the volcano is releasing there. Something that has been building up, right? Building up, building up, building up in the volcano, and then all of a sudden it just comes out. So, let's look at this Knight of Wands first. Ace of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. And the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is about competition. It's about comparison. Competition. This can also be about conflict. This person might be somebody who is not wanting a serious relationship. Maybe this is something more casual. Which kind of makes me feel... Let's look at this Ten of Cups first, and I'll tell you what I'm thinking, but I want to clarify first. Why is the Ten of Cups here? The Page of Cups. Ah, okay. The Two of Swords. And the Five of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting from this person here, I feel like this person could be someone who the attraction that they feel is so strong to you that they could be confusing the attraction, the intensity of the attraction to you, confusing it for love. Okay, because the Page of Cups energy is infatuation. The Page of Cups is a very daydreamy, rosy-colored glasses. So they might kind of be infatuated with you, so attracted to you that the connection is something that's so strong that they're confusing it for genuine love. And the Page is inexperienced when it comes to deciphering what genuine true love is and what is something that may not be that. The Page of Cups falls in love very easily, right? The Page is kind of like so daydreamy, so, oh my goodness, I'm in love, you know? And this is something that happens in the very beginning of connections, okay? When we become very infatuated with somebody and we've got all these hormones that are happening in our body and we're feeling that rush, right? That we're feeling that rush of hormones throughout our body. All those, the serotonin, the oxytocin gets released. And that those feelings and emotion, those feelings that kind of rush through our body when the dopamine hits, or when the oxytocin, serotonin, stuff like that, it makes us feel good. It makes us feel like, wow, I'm in love, right? So the Page of Cups energy here is kind of like in La La Land, okay? And might not be seeing clearly. So what I want to say with that. Let me take a second. What I feel is happens with this person too is they might be somebody who falls for people rather quickly. Okay? Falls for people really quickly. Because the Knight of Wands has a tendency to like really move quickly, fast. And I feel like this person is someone who, because the Page of Cups is very rosy colored glasses, it's very daydreamy, it's very much head in the clouds. It's a little bit more on the superficial side, okay? And I feel like this person might be someone who kind of gets caught up in their head about almost kind of envisioning love and connection because they're going based off of this intensity and the physical attraction that they feel. So I'm not going to say that the physical attraction or the intensity of the attraction that you feel to this person is something that is not real, okay? That is not valid, because I do feel like this person genuinely feels that spark with you. But I feel like this person is someone who does get, who confuses infatuation, lust for love. Because once those initial Page of Cups feelings kind of go away, which happens, we all go through this, okay? This happens to all of us. Our body processes are the same when we meet people, okay? We're attracted to somebody and our body releases hormones. And those hormones flushing through our body puts us in a daze, okay? It puts us in a daze, and once those hormones start to calm down is when we start to see clearly if we're really in love, or is it just we were infatuated with somebody or obsessed. We become obsessed, right? So it happens to all of us, and we just need to keep ourselves more grounded. And the Page of Cups is not grounded. Okay, the Page of Cups is not very grounded. It's just la la land. Oh my goodness, this is intense. I feel something amazing here. Yeah, I think that's what I wanted to say about that. So it takes time, like after those rush of hormones move through our body, I would say probably takes about 3, sometimes 4 months, where we start to really start to see, do I genuinely like this person? Do I care about them? Have those feelings of infatuation, or even lust. Sometimes things do start off as lust and develop into something more. Okay? So I feel that what this person is feeling with you is passionate. Okay? And maybe that's what you're feeling too. But the issue can be if you are full on in love, head over heels in love with this person, and this person is not really investing themselves emotionally here. Okay? Some of you, this could be a crush, and this is perfectly okay as a crush, right? Especially if nothing's really happened between you and this person is feeling a genuine crush on you, that's fine. That's okay. But if we're dating this person and, seeing them for a year or longer than that, and the Page of Cups is as far as it's gotten into their emotional space, that's when it becomes an issue. Because this shows that this person is kind of like instant gratification, instant kind of like, I don't know, I want to say pleasure seeking, fun seeking, excitement, and not a whole lot of emotional investment. Now that would be a problem if the person is kind of like stringing you along and it's all about the physical for them. Okay? So use your discernment with the messages with how this pertains to your situation with this person, but that is the energy that's kind of coming through here with this. Okay? So what I want to do now, I'm going to move these up a little bit. I want to ask Spirit here, because we have to answer this first. The first question is, do they feel a genuine connection with you? Okay? So, like I said, I feel like this answer for this pile depends on what your situation is with the person. If this is a crush situation, new love, okay, then I feel like they are feeling something that's there. There's a lot of intense attraction here. Now, like I said in the beginning, this could be perceived as something that is superficial, because we're not seeing a whole bunch of cups here. Now, if we're really looking at whether or not the person feels madly in love with you, I don't know that I feel comfortable saying yes, okay? I feel like coming from that page energy, this person could also be someone who's really afraid of really opening up. They may have been somebody who's been, really discouraged with love in the past, and they just don't open up their heart, okay? I would say if I had to give any kind of an answer here, whether it's genuine or not, I would want to say that it's more superficial. Okay? I want to say that it feels a little bit more superficial here, meaning that there is not really that depth that's there, or maybe that should be there. And again, that also depends on how long you've been connected to this person. If this is new love and it's a crush, you guys are fine. Okay? But if this is more full on where you've been dating and seeing this person and stuff like that, that's, I feel like, when it becomes a little bit of an issue, because then is this person more worried about physical intimacy and not so much building an emotional bond with you? That's when there's an issue, where there's conflict surrounding pursuing anything serious with you, where there's resistance here surrounding a long-term solid relationship. That can be a problem, right? That can cause you grief, you pain, you sadness, because the person is someone who's not open to building something. So in some regard with the rodeo here, if you think about what happens in a rodeo, right? When the cowboys are getting like bucked off the horses, right? And the cowboy is trying to stay on the horse. So it's kind of like, in a way, it's kind of like you're trying to tame this person, right? You're trying to get them to settle down, right? Settle down. Just commit or something. And this person, I feel like, is a little bit resistant to that. Okay? I mean, that's a good way of looking at it. All right, so now let's ask Spirit here. Let's ask Spirit, what is the connection they feel to you? What is this connection they feel to you? What is this connection they feel to you? Pile number 3. The Sun. The Sun is about life force, vitality, joy, happiness. You are a source of happiness for this person. Okay? What is this connection they feel to you? The Moon. What is this connection they feel to pile number 3? The 8 of Swords. And the Fool. The moon. The moon can be a very deceptive energy. You know, the message with the moon card is basically telling us all is not as it seems. There's something hidden beneath the surface. And the Eight of Swords card is about negative thinking, negative thoughts, self-limiting beliefs. It's when we keep ourselves stuck in a mental prison of negativity or feeling trapped in our own thoughts. And I feel like that's energy surrounding the Fool, which is about taking a leap of faith. Opening up to the connection. So it's almost like this person might be somebody who has a lot of fears and insecurities and is keeping their true feelings hidden from you because of their own negative thoughts that are here. Okay, so I want to explore this moon card a little bit. The moon can also talk about doubt and uncertainty. Uncertainty, fear, even with the so what is this connection? Fear, being afraid of taking some type of leap of faith here, even though you are somebody who is a source of some type of joy or happiness in some regard within their life here. Then we got the moon. Why is the moon here? The Hermit. This is withdrawn. The Hermit is about isolation, solitude, staying withdrawn from you, holding back. Why is the moon here? The Nine of Wands is wounded energy. And then we've got the Knight of Wands again. I mean, why is the Fool here? The Emperor and the Chariot. This is where the fear is, with moving forward with something that is stable and solid. So again, when I'm seeing a person like this who has fears, who's choosing to isolate themselves, who's choosing to be alone, choosing to be single, feels an intense attraction to you. The Knight of Wands energy is, I mean, for some of you, this could be that the person is a little bit of a player type of person. A person who love bombs you, a person who is all about the physical and not so much about emotionally investing into you. And when I see that with a person where there's resistance surrounding giving you something that is solid and long-term and afraid of moving things forward, I feel like it's just like there's so much intensity here. Almost like this romantic obsession and infatuation, but is there just like no depth to this here? And I feel like it could become deeper if they get out of their own head. But it makes me feel like this person is only allowing you or allowing themselves to connect with you in a very superficial way. Which to me is not genuine, you know? When you have a real, solid, genuine bond and connection with somebody, they're letting you into their heart to allow themselves to be vulnerable. And the way that the Knight of Wands moves is intense and quick and short, and it's like these bursts of energy, right? And then it fizzles out. So for some of you, it could be that this connection is something that was super intense in the beginning, and to the point where you might get frustrated and disappointed because you feel like, okay, this is going to get deeper. We're going to get further. This is it. That we're going to be together. We're going to be in a commitment. And you end up getting upset at this person. Like, why are you dragging your feet when it comes to a commitment or relationship? For those of you that are in that situation, you could very well be getting upset with the Rage here and the Five of Wands. There could be conflict between you and this person with regard to the direction that you see the connection going in and they see the connection going in. Let's see. What is this connection that they feel with you? Embrace and connect. What is this connection that they feel with you? Oops, we gotta hide this one a little bit. And then we've also got wound here. Look at all these ghosts that are coming out of this wound. All these old ghosts. Let's see. What does this connect here? The Four of Cups. Is it like this person is not allowing themselves to fully embrace the connection that you guys have? Because the Four of Cups energy is about missed opportunities, rejection, being emotionally closed off. Okay? Emotionally closed off. So they could be connecting with you, but I feel like as far as emotionally is where the disconnect is. You know? And if we're really looking at, does this person feel a genuine connection with you? I mean, in the way that I would think of it as genuine is when a person's allowing and connecting with you on the heart level. Deep feelings, emotions, and this here is like this person could be feeling that, yes, there's a spark. Like, look at even in those two fingers, how there's a little spark that's there. Physical, right? They're touching physically. There's a physical connection. We have embrace here. So again, this person is hugging themselves. So I feel like the connection that they have to you is physical. Sensation. But as far as emotionally, I feel like this person is closed off. You know? Which I guess, you know, in some regard here, you could say, okay, this person, you guys are connecting to each other superficially. Or that they are, at least, not really letting you in, you know? Not really letting you in. And it could be, you know, we got wound here because of that. Where this person might feel confused about where the direction is going to go. Okay, why is the guide here? The Sun in reverse. And the Page of Swords. Yeah, I still feel like this person is feeling like they're not completely clear on the direction. But we're going to ask Spirit here now. So where does this person, where does pile three's person see this connection headed? And some of you, this could be like situationship, right? That you have with this person. Friends with benefits, situationship. Or something where, and of course, those of you where this, your situation might be different if this is like a whole crush situation. And of course, be discerning too, right? Even if it is new love and a new crush, you want to make sure that the person is showing you clear signs that they are ready, because we do have this energy coming through. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Cups, the Magician, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So where do they see this headed? Okay. I feel, first off, we started off with the Eight of Cups energy here, which is about emotional abandonment, which makes me feel like this person could continue to keep themselves emotionally detached from you. Okay. I feel like there's interest here with the Magician. The Magician is also about focused intention. Focused intention. And the King of Swords is about taking decisive action, focusing on truth, facts. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles energy, which is an extremely slow-moving energy, which is baby steps, basically. Baby steps. So it kind of makes me feel like this person might not necessarily be sure exactly where it's going to go. They may need time with that Eight of Cups energy here to kind of figure it out. Or maybe they might pull away from you, detach from you, and really do some soul searching to think about if this is really something that they truly want here, you know? Because like I said, even though it could be something that yes, where you guys are physically attracted to each other, doesn't mean it can't turn into something more, right? But we have to put the time in, put the energy in, explore that energy, right? Explore it, see where else it goes. We can't stay away from each other is what I'm hearing. We can't stay away from each other. Let's see. Why is the Magician here? The Seven of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I honestly feel like this person is maybe feeling a little bit confused, or a lot confused, overwhelmed with the idea of focusing their intention on a specific direction for this connection. So with the Wheel of Fortune energy, the Wheel of Fortune is about very unpredictable energy. It is also kind of going through cycles, ups and downs. So some of you might literally have the ups and downs with this person, or go through cycles with them holding back and still confused and not knowing and leaving you in the dark and leaving you feeling confused. It makes me feel like it's very slow to progress with this person, which of course can get extremely frustrating for you. I don't feel like this person is in a rush by any means. Okay. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Nature. Yeah. So this is going with the flow. okay, without any attachment to any specific outcome of this needing to go in a specific direction with you. It's just letting nature take its course. It leads where it leads. It goes where it goes. And for some of you, that's okay. You're okay with that. Others of you, no. You want to know. You either want to be with me or you don't. You either see us together or you don't. And I honestly feel like this person cannot give you that answer. You know, to me, it's like, if it happens, it happens. That's what this pile is. It's like, if it goes, it goes. I take my time, and if we get there, we get there. Okay. Not the answer that some of you want to hear, but that's honest with nature. The seed of life, you know, it could, you know, we also have a pine cone here. The pine cone is a symbol of fertility. It's also a seed. So it's a seed that needs to be nurtured. And the way that the Knight of Pentacles would nurture that seed is slowly, cautiously, with focus, but also not in a rush, okay? Just kind of seeing the way that things go, the way that things play out. And seeing what happens without any type of like, okay, XYZ needs to happen this way. You know, this person, I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles energy, just wants to make sure if and when they do maybe settle down, especially if you're not in a relationship with this person, not committed to them, that they make sure that it is with the right person, that they're doing the right thing, making the right decisions and choices. Okay? All right, so I'm going to leave this here for you, pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.